Kurt, canceled, rescheduled, delayed, what's going on?
We're told these are delayed and that they will be rescheduled in the new year. And that part of the issue is you may have heard there are some other things going on in Washington, D.C. these days with the potential impeachment of the U.S. president. And so as a result, I think that the feeling from the TikTok side was that there was just a lot going on right now. Probably not the best time maybe to be having these meetings. Of course, some of these senators are curious why they pulled the plug. But in theory, we should be hearing about these again in 2020.
So when those meetings do take place, what kinds of questions are the senators going to want answered?
I think all of the biggest questions right now have to do with user privacy and data storage, quite frankly. I mean, TikTok is owned by ByteDance, which is, of course, a massive Chinese technology company. And so there's a lot of concern around where is this information being stored? Is it stored here in the United States? Is it stored in mainland China? And really just talking to the company, I mean, this is still a relatively new app and new company to most of the United States, but especially most politicians. And so really just getting some basic questions answered around how the business works, what the data is collected and where it's stored, I think is going to be the primary purpose of a lot of these discussions.
Kurt, it seems like we have had a few moments of what looked like progress, namely this week, a $1.1 million settlement resolving kids' privacy suit. Where is TikTok in terms of responding to some of the concerns?
Well, they have been very proactive about saying they want to have these discussions. I mean, the fact that they were going to be in D.C. this week was a signal that, they were willing to kind of answer some of these questions. Obviously, we will now wait to see if these meetings do indeed get rescheduled to confirm that they are seriously going to answer the questions. But I think that, this is a really popular app in the U.S. and things are going well for the app and for the company. And if they want that to continue, they realize that they have to kind of, play ball a little bit here. And so I would be surprised if they ultimately bail on these meetings. I think it's an important dialogue to be having right now.